Hi and welcome to another Zendesk Explained video, where today we'll be talking about tags, what they are, how they get onto tickets, and how to use them. So let's start with what they are conceptually. Now, if Zendesk was a sports car, then tags would be the nuts and the bolts holding it together. Or if Zendesk was particle physics, then tags would be the Higgs boson because it holds matter together. In the case of Zendesk, tags are what play a central role in holding any workflow together. When viewing any Zendesk ticket via the agent interface, you'll be able to see the tags field appear on the left panel like this. While you can edit those tags manually, there are many other ways to get tags onto tickets. For starters, ticket fields. Any custom drop-down field, checkbox field, or multi-select field will automatically add tags to tickets based on what's been selected. You can have macros either directly add tags to tickets or indirectly via ticket fields. If you've tagged an organization or user, the instant that they submit the ticket, it will also contain their tags. And additionally, any user or organization fields that contain tags, drop-downs, checkboxes, multi-select, they'll also end up as tags on any ticket that they submit. Next up, your triggers and your automations can add tags. These are a little bit special because they can also do stuff based on tags, but we'll get to that in a sec. And finally, apps can add tags to tickets. Most of our apps here at SweetHawk add tags to tickets at opportune moments to enable the building of applicable workflows. So that's how tags get onto tickets. Now let's talk about what you do with them once they're on there. So let's say we have a user who's part of an organization that submits a ticket. Tags from the user and organization will end up on the ticket too. And you might initiate a workflow based on one tag, have tickets show up in a view based on another, and enact an SLA with a third. And you could build reports with all three of them. Okay, so let's get a little bit more specific. For example, you may have a user who has their membership level set to gold on their user profile in a drop-down field, so that when they submit a ticket, a trigger fires based on it being created with the gold tag, and then sends an email notifying their account manager that it's been received. When the account manager logs into Zendesk, they could also have a view or contextual workspace based on that gold level tag. Another more involved example might be that you have someone from an organization that contains a 30-minute SLA tag. And this tag is what could kick off the actual 30-minute SLA in Zendesk. But to ensure that the SLA isn't breached, you might have a trigger that fires at the same time as the SLA starts. That trigger could start another flow, for example, start a timer in our timers app. And if the ticket still hasn't been responded to 25 minutes later, you could set it so that the timer app adds the 25 warn tag to the ticket. And then this tag could then trigger the manager to be notified, and it could also be used in reports to see how many tickets came within 5 minutes of breaching the SLA. So these are just a few examples of the types of flows that are made possible using tags. Suffice to say, they are an administrator's bread and butter. But when starting to use Zendesk, it is very tempting to see the tags field getting more and more crowded with every new workflow app or view that you use and want to fight it. Try to keep things cleaner or less confusing for agents working on a ticket. And to that, I would recommend the opposite. Embrace them. Don't fight them. Tags are too useful not to be used. But what should also be pointed out is that, as you've seen in these scenarios, tags are usually set up as part of flows outside of the reach or even the knowledge of the agent who's actually dealing with the ticket. In other words, tags are overwhelmingly an admin tool, not an agent tool. As such, if you need to make things simpler for your agents, then you might look at hiding the tags field from them altogether. You can use a free app like Hide Ticket Fields to do this, and if your agent really needs to investigate tags on a ticket, then they can always check the events log. So there you have it, tags in Zendesk explained. Now, if you're looking to improve the efficiency of your support team further, here at SweetHawk, we've built a series of workflow apps that extend the functionality of Zendesk and solve common use case scenarios like creating checklists, sub-ticketing, calendars, approvals, you name it. So check us out at sweethawk.co. Thanks for watching.